It depends on the state. I've been able to verify just with the DBA, just getting the DBA on a business website. And for Florida, it was only like $50. One of the ones we just did in LA, like I have a guy that's I've been able to do it for $100 to get an actual LLC. I'll even show you the message that we sent. All right, so we tried the video verification, didn't go through, got suspended, and then we hit the appeal. The appeal was taking a while. We proactively messaged them, and this is what finally got us the approval, right? We created this like fictitious fake Verizon bill. And then I'm writing to formally appeal the suspension of our business listing for Lux Metal Gates LLC. I have submitted all requested documents to verify the legitimacy of and physical presence of our business at the listed location. To support the appeal, I have included the following: a Verizon bill clearly showing our business address, a copy of our official business license also showing the same address, our company website. Additionally, you can confirm our business registration with California Secretary of State by visiting, boom, and entering either the business name, Lux Metal Gates, file number. This search will display our active registration and business details. Okay, so let's do that. Go here, business name, search by business name here, and we pop up right here. Okay, and this is the active, this is the actual map listing address. This is actually a for LLC that we formed, and the business name is right here, right? I think this cost us like $100. There's an annual renewal fee. I don't know. My guy knows more about this because he handled it for me. He's my business development guy. But it's $600, but we're not gonna do it, right? We're not gonna renew it. We're not gonna pay that 600. Again, that's why I can't do a blanket, like a blanket training. Rather, like you have to do your own research because every state apparently is different. I think I showed this in the last slide, but with this listing, Eddie just did a DBA and that was only like $50. So I would try to find a D way to get a DBA on a business site first, because that might probably be cheaper. So this is on the Florida Department of State site, and Eddie was able to get that for $50. This is the map listing address and our business name. Now, again, to me, I don't actually care if it costs $600 if I were you, and I would just start creating map listings all over the place in Chicago area. Like what I mean, if you like even if it was $500, right? Probably won't be that much, but I'm just saying if it's like $500 to get an actual LLC, bro, if you get 10 of these things, it's only $5,000. But each one of these freaking map listings, as soon as you erect a map listing, any single one of these areas, it'll just start picking up calls. One freaking job that you generate for my client will recoup the investment. And when you do it like that with a map listing, it doesn't really even matter what city you're in. If you just locate areas where there's pockets where there's not many roofing companies, you're gonna get leads. Check this out. Now, I understand like some of these guys like have the address hidden, right? So that means their thing isn't gonna pop up, right? Because these guys have the address showing, correct? Yeah. However, you can still get a general grasp of like pockets where there's not that many map listings. You know what I'm saying? This means that nobody really created a map listing here. And so if you create one here, for example, you're gonna start picking up calls from all around this 5 mile radius, maybe even up to 10 mile radius. Okay. So this is what I mean. Like there's more than enough for all of you guys to take a piece of this pie. Like here, if you just erected a map listing in this area, within this 5-10 mile radius, you're gonna start getting calls. Especially with the optimization and map listing optimization stuff that I'm gonna start teaching. And as I develop my own map listings, even if, yes, you can see there's a lot of roofing listings, right? But again, people are gonna call multiple companies. And some of these companies, they probably won't even pick up the phone. And this listing, for example, if you were to call them, they probably won't even pick up. So don't allow these map listings to discourage. And this probably is like shit. Like they probably don't even have a website. no hours, no website. Like all these websites are like not that great. This site actually has a decent DR, but again, with map listings, like yeah, you don't even really even worry about that. Like again, you have to also weigh in the fact that some people were creating all these map listings for like low ticket niches, like pool cleaning, for example. I heard one of the coaches that spun off our program talk about creating a pool cleaning map listing site, and a student started making $350 a month, and he acted like that was a big deal. But dude, imagine a site that's only trickling leads and you have to form a relationship with a pool cleaner. Do you think how difficult do you think it's going to be for them to pay attention to your leads when you're only generating like two jobs a week? And then you have to chase down and form this whole thing with this pool cleaner, and maybe you get paid $500 that month, right? You try to close them on a flat fee deal because you don't want to continually dealing with these leads that are just trickling in, and you close a flat fee deal for $500 a month, and then the next month the guy complains and goes, "Hey, we didn't really get any good leads this month." It's a completely different ballgame when it's already being serviced by my high-end client, high-level client, and then it's truly set and forget it. If they didn't generate any jobs, then who cares? Like, it might generate another job a month after. The point is, these sites are only like $30 a month to maintain, so. Guys, ask me any questions even outside of the Chicago roofing side. I know I'm going on and on, but like you guys can take what I'm teaching you guys and go apply it in your own areas too, right? Like you're still gonna like I'm talking about it because this is in the middle of what I'm doing. So I can speak on it with real stuff that I'm actually working on today, as opposed to so many coaches that I see out there, man. They haven't even done the lead gen business to this level. They've done it like years ago and they're like trying to teach you on it. It's easy to get in with this client with me. It's like there's this, like I said, like all this area that you can start websites anywhere, map listings. And when it starts generating leads, hit me up because then by then I'll have this form that you can fill out. Even if it generates one lead, you can hit me up and we'll get you set up. But I have to at least do that because I don't want to set up a bunch of students and that just they just threw up a site, and the site they never worked on it further, and like they're not even generating any leads. So if your site generates one lead, right, and you can show that to me, hit me up, DM me, whatever, we'll get you set up. But I'm gonna have more information on this page, so just yeah, bookmark this page, epay.com/Chicago dash roofing. I'm gonna put the commission structure in here as well, which literally just got today, this commission. And this company does financing too, guys. So I'm gonna have that picture, that info as well soon. In fact, I might already have it. Yeah, this is the financing info. Okay, let me just pull that onto the site real quick. Again, you can use all these pictures on your sites. Again, if you're working on your own sites and you got any questions, feel free to ask me any questions in the chat. Just because I'm talking about Chicago roofing doesn't mean I'm not here to help you guys with your own sites and stuff. Okay, let's go to edit site here. Something like this, all these little things help with conversions. All these things, when people look around different websites that they see around or map listings, they land on our site, it's gonna all help to ensure that they call your site. So whenever I create a section where it's not like a main section, main keyword and section like that, I don't want to turn it into a H2 because I want to reserve H2s where I have keywords, right? So if it's something like this, I'm not going to do heading. I'm going to keep it a paragraph. I'm not even going to bold it. I'm just going to increase the size of it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this photo a little bit because I don't like all this empty space. This should be like cut off here, but you get the point. You'll have this photo that you can use. I'll have the links here eventually, but look, imagine getting on the homepage and being able to see that, right? No interest if paid in full in 12 months. Just to get partnered with these financing companies alone, the roofing company has to be a very legitimate company and show good financials, which my client has. But financing is great, obviously, because we're gonna get paid the full commission. My client will get the full amount as well, and the customer can just make monthly payments on it. I like having that a lot on the homepage. And having this. We should try to see if I can ask the client to get us even more and more photos of their projects over time. You can put the partner with logo on all your sites. This just removes extra friction when they go to close the job and that customer goes, "Oh, wait, I thought I called this, but you're superior. I'm a little bit confused." Some people, 1 out of 10, there's a little bit of confusion there. So this kind of solves that problem. For the Florida one, it'll be a different license number. So I have to create a Florida logo and then I'll have that example as well pretty soon of a Florida site. This is for the Chicago area, all of Chicago area or Northern Illinois. Also, guys, another thing to mention is like they get a lot of hailstorms, which turn into big insurance jobs every year, especially like Northern Illinois and like Southern Wisconsin, that border, that area. My client's telling me they get a lot of hailstorms over there, and there's a lot of opportunities.